Kithakor Woods, named after the legendary human ranger Kithakor, who once single-handedly defended these woods from an army of dark elves from Nektalos. This dense woodland binds the western Commonlands and Misty Thicket to the mountain pass of High Pass. During the daylight hours, when Rose rays dimly pierce the thick canopy, this forest is teeming with woodland life, bears, wolves, beetles, bats, and more. The thin winding path that connects Freeport to Kanos continues through the dense forest, oftentimes running through small settlements of human rangers who continue to defend the forest in the tradition of Kithakor himself. Prompted by Tunair, a great battle between good and evil is fought in these woods in the attempt to restore the balance of nature. During the battle, Shin, the mentor of the daughter of Hate, Lannistville, was slain. Lannis herself was summoned to the plane of hate by her father, Inruk, while her nemesis, the great Fiona Vey, survived by the grace of Tunair. Inruk himself ended the lives of hundreds in the Battle of Kithakor, called Bloody Kithakor by the bards who spread the sad news, and to this day sing of the horrors that befell the once peaceful woodland pass. The evil, undead form of Shin remains in the forest to this day, along with many other frozen in undeath by the power of Inruk. Good evening, morning, afternoon, freaks and geeks. This is Cass, and this is the last episode of EverQuest that I have to do a voiceover for. Now we got all the items we needed for the sheath, and then we got the sword. And now we need to go and, I think it was like quenching the sword's thirst before I can actually use it, or else it's like going to suck my soul out or something. I can't recall. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta go and fight those Paladins. Gonna talk to this guy in Kithakor Forest. So I guess I'm gonna read Kithakor Forest's thing in this one. Or I did, I should say. Gotta talk to a dude. And then he'll spawn some paladins for me to fight. And then I gotta bring blood samples, I believe, to prove that they're dead. Typing will open the achievement window. Apparently that's I think that's a Halloween event person. I'm not quite sure. I rarely have been in Kithakor Forest, to be honest. I did try to level up in here a long time ago when these things were blue and I got my ass handed to me, so I just didn't. Major lag. But I made it. I love how it just disappeared. You just boop. And I couldn't see the paladins that spawned. They're like, to your right, to your right. I'm like, to my right? Oh, here they are. Of course, with mages, that was quick. There's one blood. And I know about the hide corpse thing. Every time I turn on the hide corpse thing, it bites me in the ass. And it pisses me off. Ooh, bear butt. So, Thanksgiving is just around the corner. I guess the message of the day is, what are you thankful for? So that's very cliche, and I don't care. So I only have 2 Paladin bloods. I love how that corpse is standing up. Well, it's a zombie, so I guess it works. Did I need 2 or did I need 3? And here's the glitch again. Almost looks like I'm naked with this. Oh, I did grab 3. Okay. Whee! Here's a picture of a nice horse's ass for you. Enjoy! Hi, Ryvern. Oh, this. Alright. So, I just dropped in Viz because I was casting a spell. They wanted to show me their little, otter friends. But I'm a dark elf. They don't like me. They're like, don't kill him, don't kill him, don't kill him, don't kill him. I'll lose them in the water because they're totally not water mammals. Apparently they have a good swim. Well, like, just point me where I'm going to go and I'll just go there. I don't hit my feign death up either. Swim, 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 swim. By the way, swimming is a good skill to have in this game. Hello, Mole. Okay, so this is finally where we kind of need to be. I forgot who we were looking for. I think I've been in this zone once before for a quest. I can't recall, I think. Not too sure. And this is just a bunch of boring searching for the person. This episode might be short because I got quite a bit to cut out. Because it'd just be a bunch of boring running around. But at least look at the landscape. Sometimes they do have some beautiful things to like see. Both being like late 90s graphics though. Sometimes it, like these polygonal trees, I'm sad that they're still using them. But then again, I haven't been in the most recent zones, so it would be nice if they touched up some of the other earlier zones. Give it a more consistent feeling, I think is the wording. But then there are over 100 zones that they're going to have to revamp like that, so that's the biggest problem with an expanding MMO like this. A lot of the places start showing their age eventually. Like back in the day, this was awesome. Also back in the day, that was when people were experimenting with things. New engines were coming out. Instead of using actual polygons like EverQuest used to, they're now using wireframe that can be manipulated and moved around easier. Because before, you had to use multiple polygons to get fluid movement. And now you just use a mesh frame. And you use like a skeleton to move the frame and vertices to make it look believable. Like that horsetail. Or to get it flowing like that, you'd have to use multiple polygons. And then move every single individual polygon to make it look fluid. Now you can just make one shape, put some key joints into the tail, and then just move like one or two bones around to make it look like it's swaying. And this is why I like CG. Like, if it's done well in the movies, then... oh, that's a named dragon. If it's done well in the movies, then it will look awesome. But if you try to push the envelope too much, Transformers, then it's going to look a little ridiculous. Especially if you analyze the movie and just study the Transformers themselves a little too much. I'm not going to say much more because I'm planning on reviewing that movie anyway. So here's the guy. Finally found him. We're about to kill his ass. Hey man, how's it going? You look quite healthy. We need to change that. My lord has speaking to me, and he whispers, "Hate this fool. Kill him with extreme prejudice." And I whispered back, "Oh yeah." And a treasure chest falls from out of nowhere. I got a two-handed hammer. Oh. That's a pretty decent item. I'll loot it for my enchanter. Or my mage. I'm not sure who I'm going to give it to. I do not know why the textures were taking a while to render. It was happening to I called her Ella Marie before because that's the character she was using, so I'll just call her that. Her main is Jerica though, so I'm going to call her Jerica. But it was happening to Jerica as well, so yeah. It wasn't just me. Well, no. It's confusing. I'm going to turn my stuff now. I need to sell some stuff. Yay, I got Interrupt's voice. Woo! It actually gave me a light source. Oh, look at my blade. It's so awesome. And bony. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a spell graphic on the sword, but I think I have that turned off. They asked if it was better. I'm like, yeah. So, this is it of this episode. If you'd like to see me get this 2.0, subscribe. And until next time, stay white and nerdy.